This is Smart Farms transporting our apple trees to the farm, and the challenges have been real. You can see two motorbikes accompanying our K9 truck to the farm. Look at the nature of the roads. We know this is going to be a very difficult task, even when we start harvesting. But we plan to, as we're going in the car, and these are the seedlings. Yes, these are the seedlings, apple seedlings getting into the farm. It's been a real challenge to get the manager in the farm, making sure the seeds get to the farm. Hey! And this young man is helping out, and behind there we have our food to eat in the farm. The main challenge for farming in this area, the soils are very fertile, and the main challenge is the roads, especially when the rains start falling. It is very difficult to move around. All the same, we have already started talking with other farmers in the area for community manual labor on the roads. All the the cows that graze in this area also follow this path to their different destination where there is pasture for them to feed. So consequently, even when you maintain the roads, it's difficult for the roads to last longer because the cows also use the same path. We also have horses that are in their numbers too, using the road. So these are just some of the challenges that we have to come together as a community and try to address, so that all of us can benefit from this area. See the road. Farming is not for people who are weak, it's for people who are strong, people who are very determined. We have just finished transportation of the trees, and we now have each tree assigned to a hole. And we've finished transportation, and we now have each tree assigned to a hole. On beginning, the next time we show up in the farm, we will be planting them. And if you look carefully, one of our technicians put mocap on the floor. I'll explain that later on. But the good part of the journey is that the trees are in the farm now, and the next thing is planting. This is how the entire farm looks like after mapping and digging of the holes. This is Smart Farm Apple Farm, and today is a beautiful day, quite been a tedious day at the same time, and we are very excited because we have succeeded in planting all our apple trees. We have succeeded in planting all our apple trees. I don't know if this video will be clear enough. We kind of had to rush this, reason being that the land preparation was taking too much of our time. So the moment we had space to be able to plant our apple trees, we went ahead and planted them. And with this done, the trees are now in their permanent site after going through a 3-month period in the nursery. And we were doing so because we had to wait for the rains, because our irrigation is not yet in place. For that reason, we had to delay the trees in the nursery to be able to plant in a period where we will not suffer much from lack of water. And with over 440 trees planted out of 450 that we ordered, we think it's a great job and at the beginning of a new experience at Smart Farms. I'm just showing this part of the farm because at least you are able to identify the trees, and it's a little better. We still have the stumps that we have to take off from the farm. We still have to weed. There are lots of sticks in the farm, the area where the trees are planted is not yet prepared to give that bowl shape to the trees. And all of these are things that we are still to complete in the farm to make it a perfect apple orchard. And this experience we hope to share with many of you step by step as we develop these trees. So I know in the northwest part of Cameroon we've had a guy who was around Kambe or Oku that was growing apples, and I think he kind of is my inspiration. I have been trying to get in touch with him on the on Facebook, but it's kind of difficult to reach out to him because he's not quite active. So for that reason, we're taking our time. After this process, we will come back to do take care of our trees, especially taking away the rootstock that is overshadowing, like in this case, the grafted branch. We deliberately allowed this rootstock to grow to this point because we have an experiment we're trying to carry here. And you look at the apple trees in the farm, you'll see that we kind of tried in our alignment. You look at this way, it's a straight line all the way. It's another line heading this direction, and it's another line all the way to the bottom. This is how we really wanted our farm to look like, and we're very excited that we have this number of trees planted in our apple farm. So we'll continue to share the experience with all of you and hope that we all will be able to learn together, and that whatever be our experience here, that be it good, that will be a better one for you. And we also plan to share any bad experience that we have here. Like I said, we ordered 450, we actually had 451 trees, and we succeeded in planting 440, which means about 10 died. We lost 10, and then the rest are either in our orchard trying to do a rootstock, or in the farm here where we're trying to propagate them. So we'll continue to share this experience with you and continue to follow us, ask us more questions. We've read quite a lot about these trees, and we're ready to share all of our knowledge with you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.